Are you old enough to remember the story of Pollyanna? Written in 1913 by author Eleanor Porter, the novel is a classic in children's literature. It's the story of an orphan girl named Pollyanna who brings sunshine into the lives of everyone she meets. Another favorite of mine is the story of Little Orphan Annie, based upon the comic strip about, again, an orphan girl who eventually is adopted by the wealthy Oliver Daddy Starbucks.
Oops!
The story is set in the midst of the Great Depression when it seemed everything was falling apart in America. But Annie, just like Pollyanna, brings optimism and joy to all the people whom she encounters. I don't know about you, but I could sure use a Pollyanna or Annie about now. I admit that I have felt discouraged for the past several months. I know as a pastor I am supposed to never feel discouraged. To the contrary, I'm supposed to have just the right words to say to encourage others who are discouraged. Here's what has me discouraged. Evil seems to be winning, and the church seems unable to do anything about it. Did you read the headline the other day announcing that the new chief chaplain at Harvard University is an atheist? Did you know that the original motto of Harvard was Truth for Christ and His Church? Yet, their chief chaplain today doesn't even believe in God. How does a university originally founded upon God's truth end up hiring an atheist as its chief chaplain? Obviously, it didn't happen overnight. It's the result of gradual, sometimes imperceptible changes over years. But changes today are occurring at warp speed. Think about what we've all had to deal with just in this past year and a half. We're still struggling with the COVID virus that has many people confused and living in fear. We've endured a humiliating defeat in Afghanistan with Americans and American friends left behind. Hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, fires are leaving devastation and despair in their paths. I could go on and on. So no wonder we all feel somewhat discouraged. The question is there any hope? Absolutely. There is hope, and it's found in the Bible in the Greek word teleos, which means purpose or end or goal. According to Christian belief, all of history is moving towards a purpose or end determined by the God who created all things. Beyond the discouragement is eternal life, when God shall wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain. Hope is founded upon the promise that God is going to intervene one day dramatically. History is moving towards a glorious culmination, already predetermined by a sovereign God who ultimately is in control. And until then, Jesus warned us that in this world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. As many of you know, the story of Little Orphan Annie was turned into a successful Broadway musical. In one of the more memorable moments of the show, Annie sings,
"The sun'll come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may.
Without intending, Annie is reassuring us with words first written centuries ago by the psalmist. Weeping may tarry for the night, but joy comes with the morning. As we continue to face the daily barrage of discouraging news, does it help to know that the end is already determined, and those who are on God's side will be victorious? That's something to consider.